telling you right now, I bet he left his house, got ready, and expected to have such a good time and not have a creep follow him all around. And there I was, the freaking creep. And to top it all, I was so intoxicated. I didn't even know what I was doing. Oh my God, but God bless his heart, he was such a gentleman. I was just so... Oh my, there is no way this leaves my account ever. It was one of the craziest nights I've ever had. Oh, damn, boy. Well, it's all our first time here on Earth, so keep in mind that yays, lovers, and glasses of wine, these are the things that should never be counted. Hey you, I'm your host, Viva, a girl who's stuck with fiction and fantasy. And welcome, this is You Could Pod, where there's only possibilities of anything you could reckon. They chill, do your thing while listening on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, okay? Just do it. I'm just going to take a wide guess that one of the signs, I think, that would make you know that you're being a little bit agitated or nervous would be a sweaty palm, right? I don't know, I'm guessing. But in this case, it ain't my palm that's sweating, okay? It's my underarm. Oh boy. Hey, you, welcome to Confession Tuesday. Yes. And I am definitely confessing to my embarrassment, okay? This is embarrassing. So you guys just chill. And as the rules hold, there's no judging. There's no whatever you want to do, okay? You can do whatever you want to do. You can even judge me, honey. I don't care. It's done already. What am I going to do about that? Okay? Nothing. I can do nothing about that. So you can think anything you like. You can do whatever. It's all welcomed in here, okay? Remember, is you could. So you could think anything. You could say anything. We accept everything. Anyway, down to the confession. This is where the horrid music sound tone is supposed to come in. But this is not horrid. Is there an embarrassing sound tone? This is for me. Okay. Kick it off. This happened years ago. I don't want to be so specific, but no, come on, F it. I am just going to be. Okay, this happened 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Okay, this is 2023. So when I say 2 years ago, I am starting a count off from 2022. So it's 2022 to 2021. Yes. Oh my God. Yes, this happened 2 years ago. And it is so vivid and clear. It's so bright in my head right now. It is the clearest picture I could imagine, I could think of. It's just there. It's stuck in my head. And that is why there is no way I'm giving this one off. And why am I bringing this confession? It's because, for whatsoever reason, my highest embarrassment, okay? I run into this person. God, I'm dead. And I thought I got over it. I always pat my chest and beat my chest and say, oh no, once it's the past, it's the past. But trust me, obviously, not when it comes to something that is embarrassing. It stays with you. In this case, me. Anyway, kicking this off. But before I say anything, I like to just give you a little sentence, a little line, so you get the little innate gist of what is about to happen. What I'm about to tell you, okay? The statement is, here goes, no one's freakier than a drunk woman who is in love with you. Oh why? Oh my God. And in this case, it is me. I am the drunk person. Oh my God. I can't believe I am saying this. I can't believe I'm saying this. You guys also notice that every time I am saying stuff, whatever it is I'm saying, I am I'm making that exclamation, saying, oh my God, because for whatever reason, I am using that to censor and to push away my cursing and profanity. But I actually prefer that because, I mean, who else am I going to call in any situation that is enjoyable or horrible? I mean, God, dude, I believe in him. That's it. Okay. Dun dun dun. Drum roll, please. But the subtle drum roll, okay. Okay. 2 years ago, sometime in the year 2021, I had a friend of mine. I was chilling with this, my girlfriend, and she was having a bad day. She was actually having a bad day from the beginning of the day. We met around afternoon. We met in the afternoon, and we chilled. I believe we had lunch, and we talked. And then all of a sudden, this news came up. What is this news? The person she has been seeing, that she obviously hoped that it was going to be forever, called her and said some stuff like, okay, I don't know. I feel like if you have to tell anybody that, okay, this is just the opinion I had. Okay, this is the opinion I may still possibly have. I'm just trying to be safe here so nobody shoots me in the leg, okay? What I feel is, why would anybody confess to their partner that they cheated? This is my thoughts, okay? My thoughts. I can be wrong, of course, because, I mean, I am not the person know-it-all, okay? I can definitely be wrong. But in my opinion, I feel like, why are you doing that? I mean, the only reason why you were telling your partner that you cheated, which technically, in my case and in my defense, I don't even see, okay, don't say that, okay? Go back to it. The only reason why you are telling your partner that you cheated is because you probably want them to react. I mean, you want them to do something, right? I mean, it's just like, the saying that the sinners, the bad man somehow hopes that his sins catches up with him. I mean, this is what I'm thinking, okay? It's just a thought process, my crazy freaking imaginative head, okay? I'm guessing that you want something to happen. I mean, you want a reaction, you want a punishment, you want a consequence to come up, right? That's why you're saying it, because, I mean, you want to know what they are able to do and what they cannot do. I mean, I'm saying this more independently on the male part, okay? If the guy is going to tell you that he cheated, I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. I feel like it means something. I mean, he's expecting something to happen. And if you're going to have to say it, then you're going to have to get involvement. But anyway, that's what I thought. So in this case, this will happen. He called her and then he told her that he cheated on somebody she knew, which is another level of why. Why does it have to be, in the girl code thing, why does it have to be someone she know? And she was so lost and she was so angry with tears and all that. Me personally, I don't do so well when people are in tears or frustrated, because then I feel useless. I feel like, what am I going to do? Why can't I do something to make this situation and this matter at hand better? And that is why sometimes, I mean, I love my friends. I do. I love them to death. But with that situation, I hate feeling like I can't do nothing. I hate feeling like, okay, what can I do right now? I just can't do nothing. How could you be more unuseful, Viva? How can you not bring in anything right now? So this is what happened. And thank God for the cafe that we were. I mean, apparently it wasn't a cafe because they served us some shots of tequila. They did. Actually, the hostess said it was supposed to be a service that would start from the evening, but since she somehow understood, like when you get to know that, okay, I get it, I get the story. She understood that it was a bad situation. So she gave us 6 shots. I mean, 6 different shots, not like 3 me, 3 her, no. 6 her, and then I think I had 4 or so, because, I mean, she's the one who needed to be pumped up. I mean, she's the one who gave us 6 shots and then made this wonderful milkshake, which she added an extra, and say in 2 hours time, my girl was ready to rock. Okay, so that was the first part of the alcohol in the system. We went back home, we went back to my place, and most of the people who know me know I am a Campari fan. I am a David Campari anytime, any day. I know it has a bittersweet taste and all that, but baby, that drink, you can't tell me nothing. I mean, if we're going to do 500 shots, we better be Campari, because that's my only safe bet. It's the only safe bet I ever have when I'm drinking. So we'll go back to the house, and I have to change up and shower and all that, because I have been out of the house since morning that day before we met by noon. It was almost 3 when we met, so closed down 2 hours, it was 5 and all that, so we had to head back home, had to shower, and before the shower, trust me, I made some cooked up cocktail. Actually, not a cooked up cocktail. It's one of my favorite way of having Campari without a beer. It's juice, an orange juice with Campari. It's always get me. I mean, it's more like an ocean. I think Campari. I think the manufacturers of Campari even inscribes it on their bottle, and that happens to be one of my favorite cocktails. But Negroni and all that. Okay, yes, we have this Campari, we have some drinks of Campari, and then we shower, she shower, we were fresh, and then we hang out again. And of course, we know it was going to be a little night, so we had to first have dinner. So we had supper, actually, because it was a little bit early. I don't know why. I keep on thinking that maybe supper and dinner is different. I just think maybe supper means an early dinner, and then dinner is like dinner, like din. Like, I don't know. I never looked this up. This is just what I thought in my head, okay? So we had an early supper, early dinner. Anyway, we had a meal, the last meal of the day. And when we had that, now you're ready. The first important thing you have to do before you go crazy and you go drunk is to eat. I mean, dude, you have to eat first, because what, you want to die? No. So we had this meal. I think I had, what was it I had that day? I had swallow. Yes, I did. I had egusi soup, and I can't actually recall what she had. But I know I had swallow because it's been a while. I love swallow, but it takes me a little time to eat it for a while. But whenever I do, I enjoy that baby. So I had swallow, and we head out into the evening. Okay, before we're done having meals and all that, it was already past 9 something. We head into this lounge, and we started off. I knew one of the waitresses that worked there. So when we met, she was like, "Hey, girl, you're here," and then all that. And then we had to kick off. We kicked off with shots, different shots. I'm telling you, we had some brand of tequila that it's unaware. I don't even know the brand that we had. But then when we come into the club, into the lounge, we had an Omelka chocolate tequila. So We had that. We started with 3 shots of tequila, and then, of course, we switched into white wine, champagne. But she's a whiskey girl. She's a straight down whiskey girl. I mean, I drink whiskey. I like whiskey, but I am very careful with that bugger, because that person, that dude, oh my God, it's a blackout season. A friend of mine was saying, blackout, stop making it look. I think the definition of blackout is sleepwalking and still doing all the stuff you want to do. It's just sleepwalking without the actual sleep. Because I don't know if this thing, of course, come on. Some of you, I am sure that most of you have had blackouts, okay? In my case, when it happens, I'm doing stuff, but I don't recall. I mean, you have to tell me everything that happened. That's a blackout. Because, I was sleepwalking. We start drinking. She's a whiskey girl. She start doing this whiskey and all that. She's sitting, I think, she was doing the Johnny Walker Blue. And I was doing the Blue Note. So we're kind of like blue on things. Over time, of course, I went by my Blue Note, because it doesn't even take time, all right? So we were there, we were having that, and I think I ordered a different white wine, which wasn't the Blue Note, because baby, a budget, baby. We ain't millionaire yet. And it was 2 years ago, okay? So, even now, our budget, what are you saying, please? So, I ordered another white wine or something. I don't know, maybe a dry white wine. I can't really remember. Maybe a Chardonnay or something. I ordered that, and then I continued. But while we were drinking whatever it is we were drinking, and trust me, she was having whiskey, we were still doing shots. We were doing tequila shots. And then we continued doing this tequila shot. I'm telling you, like on intervals, we're drinking with shots, and then introducing shisha. The hookah. We got the hookah box and we started. It was down close to midnight, and I've had shots of tequila, unbranded, unknown tequila early in the day, had some Campari, and so have she, right? Okay. And then I've had 2 bottles of white wine, champagne, and she is still on her whiskey, on a Blue Label whiskey. And then we're doing shots. We are still on shots. And then we bring in hookah. I don't know. Okay, this is not even supposed to be admissible or admitted. It's not something I should be admitted to. But anyway, you all do smoke shisha, right? But you're just going to pretend that it's just me. But who knows? I know it's not pretend. Maybe some are giggling. Maybe some are like, I'm not thinking about what you're thinking right now. Back to me. And then this is the part I have to insert this particular line again. No one is freakier than a drunk woman who's in love with you. We are still seated. It's just me and her on the table, okay? But while we're on the table, normal, we're having some guys who are saying, hi, hello. And then we had this guy who offered to buy the drink. Like, he said, oh, come on, you guys are off already. Let me go. What were you drinking? He gets me a second bottle of my Blue Note. She's still on her whiskey, so he gets us more shots of tequila. He gets us, I think, 8 shots of tequila. At this point, I know it was a bad idea, but what are you going to do? I was so empathetic, okay? I was thinking about my girl. I didn't want her to ever have to think of the whole stuff that happened earlier in the day. I didn't want her to think of that. So I was good looking out, man. I hate I am almost half of my of my Blue Dawn, and I am doing shots. I'm doing shots. We're doing hookah and shots and Blue Dawn. And this time I have to tell you, I am almost murdered. Okay? I am almost murdered. And then behold, lo and behold, this person passes by. This person walks by. I am trying to remember as much as I can before this section happened where it was go Mary, nothing to be seen. This person walks by and he had the same fragrance that an ex of mine wore. And that particular fragrance, it was something that always stuck with me. I don't know, I love this so much. I actually believed it was a combo, but obviously maybe it was not, or maybe they just had the same thing. This guy passes me, and it is just the same thing. And I'm like, oh my God. I tell my girl, oh my God, that is the same stuff that this human being have. Imagine me thinking, of course, when is the time you have to remember your exes and all the stupid stuff you've ever done? If not on a drunken night. Okay. He passes, and then I tell my girl, it's like, oh, really? Wow, what if? And then she is an instigator. Oh my God. She is an instigator. She is no longer here. Hail you. Okay, this is a shout out to my girls. Stacy, she's in France now. She lives in France. Hey you, I know you're listening, okay? She is an instigator. She is, oh my God. She's the number one instigator. And then she's like, why? What if it's a reincarnation of him? Reincarnation. And we're drunk, girls. I mean, we're obviously drunk. And somehow it left our minds, but me and her, we forgot that you have to die to be reincarnated, right? But it wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing at all. I was thinking about that. I actually believed, because alcohol was involved, baby. I thought, oh my God, it's true. It's true. Maybe it's him in a different body. And if you once did love me, maybe he can love me again. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed to say this stuff. And this human being, just as we are talking about him, this dude passes again. And then this time he stops to say hi. Are you kidding me? He stops to say hi. But he wasn't just saying hi. He noticed that the first towel I had was on the floor. So he stops, picks it up, and then, this is for you. I'm like, oh, thank you. That's so nice. He passes. Okay. I don't know. I am not going to stay here and say I have never ever asked a guy out, but I suck at it. So what I usually do is I just flit away and see what happens and see if it's cool enough to carry it on. I'm guessing he went to the bathroom, then he comes back, and then as he's passing me, he has a smile on his face, and I had to return the smile because, cutsy people. And then as I smiled back at him, he stopped. He stops, and then he introduces himself, and that was it. Freakier than a drunk woman who is in love with you. No one. And then he says, oh, actually, that he is alone. He just came out alone. And if we do not mind, he would like to join our table. And come on, honey, before he could even finish his statement, I'm like, yes. I'm beconing the waitress. And then she comes, and then he says, please, could you help me with the drinks? He goes back to his table. He brings his stuff. And It's a merry-go-round. And that was it. Okay? That was it. That was the last time I found my sanity and a social construct of how to be with someone I don't actually know. I lost it. I was all hands. I was touching him. I would talk and laugh. What are stupid, jesty things that if someone was doing in front of me and I'm sober, I'll be like, ew, girl, what the fuck? But I was doing this, okay? I was the one doing this stuff. I was doing the whole merry-go-round of the whole thing. I was doing the shebang of flex with a drunk, oh my God. He comes in. And then as he brings his drink, he's like, can we get another, come on, let's drink on. Let's continue drinking. What are you drinking? At this point, I knew the next order was horrible. But I never say no to gifts. I mean, who does, right? I don't know. I said, okay, sure, why not? Mind you, I am still on my second bottle of Blue Noir, which will generally mean that's my third bottle of alcohol for the day. For the night, pardon. I am there and I've had shots, and he's like, okay, you girls are doing shots. You girls must be the epitome of fun. What? You doing shots and drinking at the same time? He orders, but he doesn't order for my girl. I don't know why he didn't do that. I guess, yeah, maybe she still had whiskey. I mean, whiskey is not why you just order again. I don't know. Yeah, that's me. And then we're drinking, and sloppy Viva. He's gisting. He has this gist, and then as he's talking, he comes close to he's like whispering something because it's loud. There's music, okay. And I am a screamer in the club. I mean, when the DJ plays something I like, oh my God, you can't tell me nothing. I have to vibe to it. Why are you at a club if it's not to listen to music? Music is the definition of clubbing. I mean, it's the only reason why you're there is because you want to listen to crazy, loud ass music that has been missed by a disc jockey who is freaking woke, okay? Before all the whole hype thing and alcohol comes in, it's music first. And because I'm a melomaniac, it's my thing. We're jesting, we're talking. He talks, and then because it's loud music, he has to bend over to my ears and say this stuff. And I'm telling you that there's a whiff of that fragrance. I am done. I am done for. Nothing is remaining. And for someone who has been bragging about good looking out, I left my girl. I mean, I wasn't even interested in how she was actually doing. I was smooshing. And no, I didn't smoosh yet. Okay? Yet. We're talking and then laughing. And I'm all hands on him. I'm touching his shoulders and his arms and all that. Oh my God. And then at this particular time, I think the girl came, the girl who was serving us. The India, she came and she was like, okay, I'll get you guys water now. And then I laughed, like as if water was so funny. When you're so drunk already and with all that stuff. I was like, ha! And then I'm guessing she must be looking so horrified to be like, okay, what's so funny about water? I'm like, okay, water. Yes, water. Get us water. And please make sure it is ice cold. They bring this water in. I rush it. Because I've been drinking alcohol. Alcohol is not water, dude. I rushed water. It is so cold. It is freaking cold. I know it was cold, but I was so thirsty, and I felt like cold was what I needed, okay? I uncocked it, I opened it, and then poured it into my mouth. Way too cold. And there, I poured it out. Oh my God, I spit it out on him. Oh my God, what is worst? I spit it out on him. And then, oh my God, imagine the embarrassment. Imagine my embarrassment coupled with my friend's embarrassment. I was carrying 3 persons' embarrassment in my hand right now, okay? And then I do that. And then he turns it and looks at me and he's like, what? And he was so cool about it. He just started laughing. It wasn't funny to me. I wanted to laugh, but I didn't want to be the first person to laugh. You know how stupid that would be? I mean, you do something so wrong and then you're laughing. What's funny, dude? And then he starts to laugh. And my girl starts to laugh and then I laugh. And then I'm like, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm telling him sorry. Sorry. In the process of saying sorry, I'm touching his arms, his face, and I'm saying sorry. And then, wham, bam. This is, I start to freaking kiss the guy. Oh my God, am I talking about my makeup session here? But trust me, I started to make out with him. And he didn't say no. We made out for the first part. And I guess that was supposed to be my sorry note to him. I give him that. And then he's leaving. He's like about leaving. And then, did I tell you guys? I told you guys, like, that Stacy is, oh my God. She's the biggest instigator. Of course, he's with us. His drinks and stuff and everything is in our table. So he heads out, I think, maybe to get a call or something. And then she starts with the fact, oh, I bet he's going to talk to his girlfriend right now. And then he's just left you that has been here with him all this night. That's what they do. And mind you, she's saying this out of the fact that she has been hot. You know what happened? Hot people. And she's telling me all this stuff. I know it's bullshit, okay? I know what she's saying is bullshit. I'm laughing at first. But she doesn't stop. She continues saying, that's what he's saying. And then now you just smooshed him and you've been all over him. He's danced with you. He's had his hands all over your waist and all that. And now he's going to talk to you. Don't even know what. And he even thinks he has to leave his stuff with us. What? Because he trusts us? Can you imagine? She goes on and on and on and on and on. And then she gets to the part, she says, what does he have in his wallet? I bet is tons of condoms. And I'm like, are you saying this or you are remembering your guy? And then she freaks out. She was like, that is what they are. They are always like that. They all have tons of condom. Let's check it out. If he doesn't have a ton of condom, then I am going to forgive my guy. And I'm taking the bait. Of course you should forgive your guy. What? I don't know. It's your choice. I took the bait. I opened so much. I'm not gonna lie. Apart from being young, the time I was small, I'm back in the house, that I will do some stifling and pick up and do some pickpockets from my mom or dad, from my siblings. Since I got older and I started caring so much about ethics and courtesy and all that, I never look into people's stuff without their consent, no matter what. But look at me, I flipped this wallet open. Oh my God. Thank God. I go through the whole wallet. Now I am drunk, okay? I am not like removing the cards and trying to put it back. I'm removing this ATM cards, this complimentary card, this driver's license and all that. I'm looking for city. I'm looking for a pack of city, okay? And then I'm opening all this stuff. And then on the money parts, there was so much money in the card. And then as we were looking through, and then she's like, wow, dude, this guy has so much money. We find dollars, okay? There's dollars in the wallet. And then she's like, come on, I bet he doesn't know how much he has. I'm like, yeah, maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. Or maybe he knows, definitely. He just took out 50K, put it in his wallet. Or he took out a particular amount, put it in his wallet. And he's been spending from there. What are you talking about? And then she's like, I bet he doesn't know. And then she goes and she draws $100 bill. Oh my God. She does $100 bill. And there's another one. And then we check it, and there's actually three. There's $3 bill. And then in my head, I'm wondering, who the hell is this guy? You have three. We're not even in a dollar using country. We're in Nigeria. You have $300 bills plus extra 220s. That's like $340. And there's this couple of naira in there. Who the hell is this dude? She draws out one. I'm like, no, you have to put it back. No, she's not putting it back. Do I know? We start arguing and talking. And I don't know. I just thought in my head, well, if she has had 100, I am definitely going to be having my own 100. I take out the second 100. Now it is going to be clear. I mean, he obviously knows he had $340. And now he just has $140. Dude. I take out my own. I'm like, if you're getting 100, if he's going to forgive me for 100, he's definitely going to forgive me for 100. We are just like saying this stuff in our head. We'll beg on the waitress, and we're like, what do you think this bunny is gonna, what drink is this going to get us? And then she tells us the brand, and she's like, we should get it. I'm like, no, you can't spend it now. Let him go and all that. And then, we start making plans. We're like, okay, you don't have to give him your number, so he doesn't actually know that we stole from him. I'm like, yes, but I like the guy. I mean, he smells like that guy. And then she's like, yes. Oh, it's true. Okay, you can just tell him I'm the thief. I'm like, why would I do that? No. It's like, no. We're just like brainstorming on what we are going to do. And he shows up. I have his wallet in my hands. In my hands, and I have a couple of his ID in my hands. And as I see him, he's there. He's not like I see him approaching. He is there. He's right there in front of us. And I'm trying to put everything back. Oh my God, the horridness of his face. He was just like staring at me. He was glaring at me. And I could not read the face. I don't know if he was angry or mad or surprised, or he's like, what the fuck? I'm trying to put everything back. And then he holds my hand. And I'm trying to drag with him. I'm like, no, I have to put it back. Oh my God. If Stace tells you this story, it'll be way better. She will add some stuff, And then I'm dragging with him. I'm literally dragging it with him. He's like, leave it alone. And then when he says that, leave it alone, I leave it. And now I am dead embarrassed. But the thing is, I was wearing this short. So I just had the $100 bill that we split. The $200 bill she had hers. I just had mine in my pocket. And then because I've been caught, I'm like, okay, now he already knows, he already knows that we went through his wallet, and definitely he would know. And as he puts it back, he's just about closing it. I know he saw the fact that definitely that some dollar bills has been moved out of his wallet. But I don't know what he was trying to be a gentleman or whatever. And it got me so mad that he didn't say anything about the fact that his money left. I don't know why I get angry about this stuff. And then as he does that, he closes his stuff. And then I have to bring out the $100 bill. I'm like, oh, sorry, I don't know why I took this from you. And then he starts laughing. This dude laughs at me for straight 3 minutes. I don't know. I am flushed. My face is, I am drunk and tipsy, and I don't know what I'm doing. And this dude is laughing at me. And I'm like, okay, what is going on? He's laughing and laughing, like serious laughter. My girl joins in. She joins in, and then I'm like, okay, I think it's time to laugh. I start to laugh too. And then, oh my God, the wanker, he stands up and he's like, why are you laughing? I'm like, oh no, I mean, he starts to laugh again and all that. And then he calls the waitress and is like, okay, time for us to go, let's go, let's leave. He gets the bill. He gets the whole bill entirely. As he gets the bill, we are leaving. As we are leaving, I don't know, probably to compensate the fact that I almost stole from him and went through his private stuff, I was saying sorry, endlessly begging, okay? I was endlessly begging this guy, and then he's moving, and I'm endlessly begging. And then when we get to his his car, Jesus Christ. When we get to his car, I go to sit at the back because I actually wanted to sit at the back because I know I was feeling bad. I feel like, okay, I've done so many bad things. I mean, if I sit and if he still sees me, who knows what's going to happen? So I go to sit at the back. He's like, no, you come and sit in front right now. And then he has this tone, this tone of command. I don't know, but in my case, I like it when the daddy calls the shot. And then he has this tone. I'm like, okay, yes, sir. And then I go into the front. It was his fault. I mean, I should have just stayed behind. He told me to come in front. And once I came in, that was it. I was all handsy and touching. And I was praying to God that I did not bath. I didn't want to bath on him. I mean, I didn't want to puke and throw up on him. That would be so, oh my God, that would be next level. But trust me, who's freakier? He's about driving out, trying to, leave the parking spot. I am all mushy on him. I'm all mushy and gooey and all that. I've already undone, what's it called? Undone his belt. I don't know what I was thinking. I was drunk, of course. I've already undone his belt. And he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing? And he's shouting at me. He's like, stop it. Viva, stop it. And I'm not even listening, dude. I'm drunk. I mean, and I like this guy. I mean, he has that fragrance on him. Are you kidding? I'm in love with this guy right now. This is the love of my life. Oh boy. I am all hands on him. And then he drives out and then he parks and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. What are you doing? And then we get into a section. And then we break it off. And then as we get into the section, I break it off. I'm like, okay, no, we can't be doing this. I break it off. And then he's asking, where are you guys going to? Where am I dropping you guys? And then I start with this whatever that always comes into my head. Oh no, what if he's a kidnapper? What if he's a serial killer? And trust me, back then, there was this time that this serial killer person was killing people. And I don't know, it was in the news, it was on the internet back then. So I'm like, okay, what if he was a serial killer? Which was a joke entirely. It's always a joke. I always bring up that stuff when I am trying to be funny. And then he's like, seriously, serial killer? You've been trying to make out with a serial killer? He's witty, and okay, I like witty guys. I do. When you hit them with one thing and they hit you back with another. Oh my God, my heart. Honey, you just took it. And then he's witty. He's coming at me with all these jams. He's like, yeah, right. And we're laughing and all that. And then he gets to this part. I'm like, okay, the thing is, we're meant to go back to my house because she is cohabiting with this person. So we're meant to go back to my place. And I'm like, the truth is, I don't recall where I had my key. And then we all go, he takes the bag because obviously we're drunk. He picks up the bag from me. And then he's looking for the key, and I'm screaming, "Don't you go through my bag!" And thank God he doesn't phase out easily. And then he's like, "Yeah, right, I'll do it." He's going to, and I'm screaming, "Don't you dare! Don't you go through my bag! Didn't I teach you this is so bad? Oh, what a ill-mannered man!" And he's going through the bag. He doesn't even care. I give a hoot about what I'm saying. And he doesn't find the key. He's like, "There is no key in here." I'm like, "Maybe you should search hers." And she is dragging with she is dragging her bag with the guy as if he's about to steal it. I don't know. Jesus Christ, what a night. And then as the boat there, he's trying to get the bag from her and she's resisting. I am screaming, "Yes, yes." For no reason. I'm screaming for no reason. I'm just like screaming away for no reason. And then he gets the bag. He goes through the bag and he's like, "Do you guys understand that there is no key in this bag? So where are you going?" And then my friend was like, "Well, then we're going to a hotel." Can you imagine? We are going to a hotel. We don't have any reservation. We don't have anything. And then he's like, "Okay, yes, of course. I mean, you guys have to sleep somewhere. Or maybe you guys can crash in my house." And then the two crazy, just like when you have two toddlers in a car and they were screaming, "No, no, 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 no." And then he's like, "Okay, who is going to pay for this stuff?" And then Stace brings out the $100 bill. The $100 bill that she took from his wallet. Oh my God, what a night. And he's like, "We have money, we can pay. We just tell them." He looks at the dollar bill and then he looks at me and he's like, "Is this my money?" And I'm like, "Why are you asking me? Ask her." And then she's like, "Yeah, it's your money. I mean, it's not your money." But actually, go explaining and explaining and explaining. And then God save his wonderful soul. We get to one of the inns, the hotel, and I guess I don't know. I can't recall that part. I am almost blurring out at this point. I mean, I'm almost blurring everything out at this point. We get there and at the car park, immediately, we come down. He stops the car, he turns off the engine. Boom! I am ready to go. I open the door. I still have my seatbelt on, okay? I am opening the door. And he's not even flinching. Oh my God. I like that guy. I know I do. He's not even saying anything. He's just staring at me. And I'm flinching. I'm like, "Oh my God, why can't I get out from my seat?" And he's trying so much to contain his laughter. Oh my God, man after my heart. He's just staring and staring. He's like, maybe, who knows, maybe an angel from heaven could loosen you out from your belt. And they're like, "You couldn't even say it all this while." I come out of the car. And then he comes out. The three of us were down. We just alighted. We're down from this ride. And then he comes close to me and he's like, "Are you okay? Do you have your bag? All that stuff." And immediately he says that, in comes the BAFTA awards. I do the whole thing. Boo! On his pretty trousers. Oh my God. Immediately I do this. And we all scream like, "What?" Yeah, she screams. I'm screaming. After bathing on him, after puking on this guy, I am screaming like, "What? What has happened?" And he has that look on his face. And I was so mad at myself. I was so angry. I was so ashamed and embarrassed. I'm trying to cover my... I literally... I know. If I could remember vividly, I was almost crying. I was like, "Oh my God, I am so sorry." And he's like, "No, you don't have to." I go again. I give him, I mean, he won 2 BAFTA awards that night, which is so embarrassing. Okay. I go again, and the second time he's like, okay, don't face me anymore. Turn that way. He still has the stuff, the gunk and all that stuff on his body. And I am trying to flirt with him. I'm trying to flirt with him and tell him, oh, you are so cool and so nice and you smell like heaven. And then he's trying to hold me off. I bet he was so embarrassed. But he was such a gentleman. He didn't even like do anything. He was just so chill and all that. Oh my God. And then we had to go into the terrain. He had to clean off the pants and all that. And I don't know how he fists all that stuff. Gone. Okay. And yeah, we exchanged contacts or something, and we chatted for a little while, but that was done. Because, I mean, I remembered my embarrassment, and I swore to myself, never. I am not going to see this person again. Are you kidding me? With all that stuff? No. He's never going to forget it. Because I know that if I was in his shoes, I would never forget it. I would taunt you every day of my life with that stuff. Whenever I feel like something is going awry, I will always bring it up. So, why do I say this? What? How many days ago? 3 days ago, I ran into this gentleman. 3 days ago, I ran into this guy. What? Oh my God. The whole thing played back of my face. And he was laughing and smiling, just as seeing me. He was laughing and smiling. But this was not here. It was somewhere because I traveled. So we ran in there. And oh my God, I cannot forget that. So I was sloppy and drunk and flirting and hitting on a guy that I thought was the love of my life. So this is why I say no one is freakier than a drunk woman who is in love with you. You could tell me nothing that evening. There is nothing he does no wrong in my eyes that evening. Even though he screamed at me, even though he called me names, I would not mind. I mean, he was love. Oh my God. He was love to me. Oh, love. And that is my day goes, my confession and my embarrassment. There goes my embarrassment. My tongue. Oh my God. Oh, no. I am not remembering all that stuff right now, okay? That's it. Oh boy, I did it. I said it. And you know the fact that I somehow almost bullying everyone I know to subscribe to my channel and all that, because I don't actually have more Nigerian listeners. You know how bad I feel about that? Okay? I had to make him listen, and now he's obviously gonna hear this stuff. Or maybe he has a version of his own story. Because I know Stace has a version of her own story. I mean, I'm sure she will call in and hit me up and say, okay, did you forget that part? Trust me, instigator 1. She knows how to do this stuff. And there above goes my confession Tuesday with that salty, embarrassing confession that I just had that happened to me 2 years ago. And then all reenacted, all record, brought back to vivid memory 3 days ago. This is so not what I expected to ever experience in my life, and even get a call back. Oh my God. And to see this person again, this is what you call a one night. I mean, these are the times you just let them go, because you know you were too embarrassed. You did something so freaking embarrassing. You couldn't have to go back there, okay? Because you never know. If this guy has a crazy sense of humor like me and taunt me every day with it, I never know. But it was fun when it happened. It was freaking fun. I mean, looking back now, I can laugh my tits off. I can laugh so much about that. and it won't mean nothing. I mean, I can laugh and laugh and laugh, and that memory is divine. It is so divine. So here's my Confession Tuesday. You know what you want to think about it. You know what you're thinking about it. Who knows? We all do this sloppy stuff, do we? I don't think. No, not everybody does it, Viva. Come on, there are people who are so curated and so majestic and perfect. They don't do all this stuff. But anyway, I happen to fall in the non-category of those guys. So, welcome to my world, honey. And that's it for Confession Tuesday. Yes, that's my confession, babies. That's what I did. The embarrassment I felt. Oh my God. It's true. It's true. It's actually true. They say when you confess to something, it feels like the burden of the world has been lifted out of your shoulders. I feel light. I don't think I'm sweating on my underarm anymore. What is all that stuff? I am definitely still sweating and all that, but I am happy I've said it out, and now it's out in the universe, and it's no longer a thing. I don't know why my confessions are always involving other persons. What the hell? Well, anyway, that's it. Shout out to Stace all the way in France. Hello, you know you have your own story to talk about this, okay? But anyway, who cares? And to you, guy that I met again, please, I would not want to see you again. Because I cannot forget that. And that's it. On Confession Tuesday with Viva. I ate a little bit. I did. I tried. But don't forget that you can join this sweet, embarrassing, flecting, baffing, puking, grand, massive throwing up conversation on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, where you can tell me all your thoughts about this particular section, this particular episode, and you could also confess to me, because I want to hear the tits and the tats that you have for me, right? I do. I told you guys way before now that I care so much about your opinions and your thoughts, your criticism, whatever, honey, bring it on. I'm a big girl, I can take it, okay? Well, criticism makes things grow, right? And I need to get a little bit critic. And I need someone to say, your laughter is so bad. It is so bad. You should never ever laugh again. I don't know, whatever you have to say. I had fun doing this, and trust me, I will catch you again in a jiffy. Not so long. With that said, take care of yourself, and don't you forget that yays, lovers, and glasses of wine, these are the things that should never be counted. Because imagine if I was counting how many shots and drinks I was having that day. It wouldn't be so fun, right? Yeah, I know, it would not. So that's it. Have fun and be up. Don't go looking for trouble. A little bit of trouble is good, but not so much so you don't get caught, okay? Take care and catch you again. Mwah.